Call Saul.
Talk about Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Talk about Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul. Talk about Better Call Saul.
It happens today.
Oh boy! Whoa, buddy. The Better Call Saul mid-final season break is here. We're 7 episodes deep, baby. Let's talk about it.
Go! Action!
The final season of Better Call Saul is off to a wonderful start. These first 7 episodes have been fantastic.
What are you talking about? Those 7 episodes were a freaking snooze fest.
That's gotta be the biggest load of horse crap I've ever heard in my life.
I want to see things blow up. Is that so bad?
Shut up. Shut your ugly, old-time, ancient ass up.
The show has been pretty consistent with its pacing and mood since the beginning. I'm loving this season. I'm sure things will blow up in the last half.
Yeah, well, freaking better. I've got ants in my pants over here.
You must exercise patience like Axl Rose told us about.
Are we gonna do this?
Yeah, let's recap this son of a bitch. I'm kind of fuzzy on everything that happened, to tell the truth.
Okay, well, let's go. The season began with the episode titled Wine and Roses.
The wine was flowing, the roses was growing. Am I right?
Yeah? So anyway, after getting a look at Saul Goodman's house in the post-Breaking Bad timeline, this episode picked up right where Season 5 left off. Nacho was on the run in Salamanca territory after assisting in the failed assassination on Lalo. Now, old Lalo, he murders his body double and leaves the corpse at the scene of the crime to fool the authorities, and for the time being, Gus, into believing that he'd been killed. Meanwhile, Jimmy and Kim set their plan with Howard Hamlin into motion.
Are we still calling him Jimmy? I thought he went by Saul now.
So, after causing a distraction, Saul plants fake drugs in Howard's locker. This catches the attention of Cliff Maine.
I would put every bit of that right up my freaking nose.
I'd just like to say that Michael Morris directed this episode beautifully.
Pretentious, fancy, smancy bullshit. I couldn't care less.
Be nice.
Duly noted. Now on to episode 2, Carrot and Stick.
In Carrot and Stick, Jimmy and Kim involve the Kettlemans into their scheme against Howard, again to imply that he is on drugs and unreliable.
Will you look at that Betsy Kettleman? Wowza, what a knockout!
Don't be gross.
This is also, chronologically, the first appearance of Saul's inflatable Statue of Liberty. On the other side of the story, Nacho has a run-in with the cartel, barely making it out unscathed.
See, now this is the kind of stuff I'm here for. Yeah. Bang, bang!
Dude.
Hit them with your truck. Run their asses over. Oh,
That was a group effort. It always helps to start with a great script.
nobody asked you, you freak. God damn it!
In the third episode, Rock and Hard Place, we were treated with a very unexpected final chapter on the character of Nacho Varga. This one was a doozy, I tell you what. Realizing that he's out of options and not getting out of his situation alive, Nacho attempts to at least find an exit strategy that assures that his daddy will be protected.
Your dad's gonna be okay.
He agrees to safeguard Gus Fring's organization by laying the blame for the attack on Lalo's compound on Alvarez and the Peruvian cartel.
Alvarez has been paying me for years.
And then, like a total badass, he goes off on Hector.
You think of me, you twisted fuck.
Nacho is able to gain the upper hand for one last moment, avoiding being tortured to death by simply taking his own life.
That was really sad, but there was no other choice.
It was freaking awesome.
Meanwhile, Jimmy and Kim gear up for the next step in their plan, and Kim is confronted by ADA Erickson after she's been made aware of Jorge de Guzman's true identity as being a Lalo Salamanca. She believes Jimmy is good at heart and may have gotten in over his head. He's left with the decision to either remain a friend of the cartel or to be a rat. In the fourth episode, Hit and Run, Jimmy and Kim further their scheme to paint Howard as a disaster in the eyes of Cliff Maine, this time involving Wendy, the root beer hooker we know so well from the parent series.
I'd like to point out that Ray Seahorn made her directorial debut with this episode.
That would explain why it's so boring.
I love this episode. It's upbeat, it's funny, and it's very stylish. Also, this is where Kim Wexler and Mike Ehrmantraut meet for the first time, and he informs her that the men following her and Jimmy work for him.
We also get a glimpse of the extent of Gus Fring's readiness and preparation for the looming threat from Lalo.
Hey, isn't it the strip mall where Saul sets up his office? Hell yeah.
That's right, buddy.
I'm gonna grab a damn snack.
Motherfucker.
In episode 5, Black and Blue, Howard, totally aware that Jimmy is behind all of the tomfoolery, challenges him to a boxing match to, quote-unquote, punch it out.
They punch like a couple of broads.
Hey,
Jimmy also brings Francesca back into the mix to be his secretary at the new strip mall location.
And who is this Saul Goodman? What Colonel Sanders is to chicken, Saul Goodman is to
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Meanwhile, in Germany, Lalo Salamanca attempts to sweet-talk some information out of Werner Ziegler's widow, Marguerite.
Holy shit! The lady is smoking hot!
I could really go for a margarita right about now.
You've mistaken my kindness for weakness.
Then we move on to episode 6, Axe and Grind, where we get a glimpse into Howard Hamlin's less-than-happy home life and failing marriage.
Jimmy and Kim include the veterinarian, Dr. Caldera, into the next step of their plan.
Best quality vacuum.
Lalo Salamanca chops off Casper's foot to get information on the super lab. It was bodacious.
You're not gonna have a talk.
As the episode wraps up, it seems Saul and Kim's scheme is about to go down all gangbusters.
But when a last-minute snag in their plan rears its head, Kim is forced to make a choice between a legit future doing what she loves and a blatantly bad choice road.
I see what you did there. Very nice.
And now we find ourselves at episode 7, the mid-season finale, Plan and Execution. Directed by Thomas Schnauz, who shared this shortly before airing.
And this was not, when we wrote this, we thought we were airing 13 in a row. This was not meant to be the mid-season cliffhanger. It just sort of happened like that. So,
well, boy, it sure felt like a mid-season cliffhanger. Woo-wee!
So as you can see, we open on Lalo back in Albuquerque, washing his ass. Whoa, ha ha ha.
Wait, what on earth are we looking at?
What's wrong with you?
I thought.
Lalo hides in the freaking sewer like an animal and spies on the laundry. Uh-oh.
D-Day has arrived. Jimmy and Kim hustle to reshoot their photos with the fake Judge Casimiro. Just barely beating the clock, the final move in their big scam is over and done with. Now all that's left to do is let the Sandpiper meeting in the HHM boardroom play out.
And like clockwork, everything goes as planned. It was actually pretty impressive. A little dark, though, on a second viewing.
Ah, look at that freak. He's losing his goddamn mind.
I am fine.
I enjoyed this very much.
Howard doesn't deserve this.
Who cares?
Lalo attempts to call Uncle Hector at the nursing home only to discover that Gus has tapped the phone line.
Take it easy there, buddy.
Thinking on his feet, he figures out a way to throw Gus's men for a loop, resulting in surveillance being removed from soft targets. Soft targets like a cockroach. Soft like Saul Goodman.
Is this how these usually go?
That evening, Kim and Jimmy are celebrating their ill-gotten victory with an old-fashioned evening at home when Howard shows up to tell them what's what. And boy, does he let them have it.
Yeah, you tell him, Hamlin. Screw those scheming, inconsiderate assholes. Punch him in the face, Hamlin. Both of them.
This is just sad. Kim Wexler feels more like a villain right now than ever before.
Whoa, holy shit.
The party is interrupted by an uninvited Lalo Salamanca, and the tone immediately shifts to full-on horror.
Hey, did anybody here order a pizza?
Oh yeah, that would be me. Hold on.
No need to.
Oh my god, that is just awful.
There you go, baby. Keep the change. Oh yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.
You too, pizza bitch. So what did I miss? Shit. What happened to Howard Hamlin?
And with that, Jimmy and Kim's characters are forever changed. There's no compartmentalizing this. This situation is an immediate threat. First off, we haven't gotten to the rest of that scene. For all we know, Kim could be killed within seconds of the next episode starting. Or Lalo could take her with him as some sort of insurance that Jimmy won't contact anyone.
No, I think Kim will use the vacuum repair shop to disappear. We already saw her holding the business card. This incident scared her. And I think Jimmy will encourage it to keep her alive.
I don't care what happens. I'll forget it all in a couple days anyway. What the hell am I looking at here?
It appears to be a mid-season teaser.
Okay, I don't see any blood on the rug, and that's definitely Kim and Jimmy's apartment. Now what?
So, after all that,
After all, what?
a happy ending.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
Seriously, does anybody even care about this bullshit?
Let's talk.
Better Call Saul.
Talk about Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Talk about Better Call Saul.